Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 190. It's Monday night, it's tap race night, and it's up Alpe du Zwift again tonight. This is a race I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make at all, so you'll have to forgive me if I have to jump off early. I'm a little bit time restricted tonight, so there's a possibility I won't be going to the summit. On the advice of Jamie Woodward, it was a great idea, Jamie, as this is Brian Rhoden's 50th climb up Alpe du Zwift, what I will do if I have to jump off is basically just fix my camera on Brian and record him all the way up his 50th climb, and then I will, if I get time, add a little bit of commentary once I can get back to my computer. Massive turnout tonight. This is getting, as we expected, it's getting bigger and bigger every week with the winter months kicking in. Real mixture of abilities and teams that I can see in there, which is really exciting. Quite a few WKG jerseys in there. So we're pretty well represented as a team, which I like. I don't really know what to do in this race because given that I might have to jump off early, I'm slightly tempted to sort of gun it from the line and just see how far I can go before I either die or have to get off the bike because I've run out of time. But that said, that's never really worked for me in the past, so I'll probably just stick to my tried and trusted method of just going slow with the intention of going faster, but still staying slow. Right, 45 seconds to go. Start winding things up a little bit. Brian Rhoden is live streaming on the WKG Facebook page. Good on you, Brian. I've just been listening to a bit of Curiosity Killed the Cat as my pre-race motivational music. And I figured that rather than motivational music, I actually need calming music. I think it works better for me. Keeps my heart rate down a little bit. So a bit of 80s, 90s, sort of new romantic-ish, soft jazz type music to get you in the mood for a race up a mountain. Why not? Anyway, I managed to waffle for that 40 seconds. Here we go. 2, 1, 0. Good luck, everybody. We are off. Look at that, 83 people. That is fantastic. Thank you all so much. As I say every week, just turning up is a pretty strong show of dedication to your fitness and to Zwift, because this is no fun, this race. The other issue I might have, just while I get any excuses I can think of out of the way early, I've not eaten anything, because once again I wasn't expecting to race, so I've not sort of prepared my meal times in the same way. Ordinarily, I would make sure I've eaten my evening meal a couple of hours before the race starts, but no. I can actually smell it cooking in the other room. Hey, cheers, Jay Gorilla. Back at you, buddy. And PJ. Good to see you, man. Didn't spot you there. My nemesis from a few races back. If I do have time, hopefully, I can make a bit of a fight of it with the likes of PJ. Not Jay Gorilla, because I believe he is going for a sub 1 hour finish. He is horrible tonight. I think every week I say I need to strip my bike down, give it a little bit of TLC. I've yet to do it. The other thing I'll really try and do this week, if I am around, is actually get the winner over the finishing line. I'm not sure I've done that ever in this race. Hey, Mr. Arblaster. Great to see you, man. Thanks for the ride on. Right, it worked for me quite well last week, not talking much. So, be prepared for about 8 or 9 kilometres, total silence, right after I thank Mark from Team Type 1 for the ride on. I've got a strong group coming up behind me now. G Wallace, R Johnson, M Overweg, G Burnett. I'm going to try latch onto these guys if I haven't lost that wheel already. That should be alright. That'll possibly be enough to bring me back to Jay Gorilla without having to extend myself too much. There we go. We are with Mr. Jay Gorilla. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us now. which might mean we can pull in on a few of the sort of lone riders that are up ahead of us. Okay, we're climbing. So we're coming through the jungle. I'm shattered. I had to have a little kick because these guys of Heidelgard, Johnson, Daly, Martinson pulled away. I was with PJ Daly, and he just kicked to like 6.5 watts per kilogram. I didn't have the legs at the time to go with him, so I had to just let him join the group ahead and then have a push at sort of 3.5, 4 watts for a while to close them back more gradually. I'm just struggling to get the feeling back now. Not what I wanted this early on in the race. Okay, it's that time. We're out of the jungle. Just about to hit the Alp. There's that horrible green perforated line. Boom. Alpe du Zwift, here we come. Good luck, everyone. Oh, that's a good move by PJ. Had a little kick. Although actually I think he was just trying to get in front. Nice one, man. Cheers, Kenny, for the ride on. I'm struggling. I'm actually hoping I get the call. I've got to leave now. I'm not feeling it tonight. Okay guys, I've had the message. Cheers my cocker, just so I've got a ride on. So I'm going to have to go. And I've got to say, I probably would have pulled out of this one anyway. Absolutely dying on my arse. So, well done to everyone that's carrying on. I'm going to flick forward to PJ. Sorry, not PJ. Well done PJ, by the way. There's no way I'm chasing you for much longer. I'm going to, oh there's Keith. I'm going to flick forward to Brian Rhoden. Sorry if I'm ignoring ride-ons for everyone else. I've got to try and do this quick. Come on, move me further forward than T. Harrison. There we go. Where is Brian? There's Jamie Woodward. Ah, Brian, where are you, man? Is this Mr. Rhoden? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave the camera on Brian. I've got to jump off the bike. I'll quickly shout a message out. Oh man, I haven't got long to get a shower. I shall leave this recording and hope that by me pulling out, it doesn't dump me out of the event or anything. Hold on to through the storm. And as if by magic, I am back in the race, albeit as a spectator only. As promised, we are watching Mr. Brian Rhoden take on Alpe du Zwift for the 50th time before his 60th birthday. Chapeau, my friend, that is a stunning achievement. Although I do stand by my opinion that you need to possibly be checked out for your weird masochistic tendencies. And Brian is now approaching the unmistakable misty monster of hairpin 9. I've been watching, he's been holding a solid 4 watts per kilogram, I think trying to fend off GoPro behind. And I'm right as I say that. You let me down, bro. Down into the 3 watts per kilogram. Come on. I don't want to show favouritism, but I obviously don't want GoPro to catch you on your 50th climb. Oh, there we go. Back up in the power. Good man. Brian Rhoden's back on it. Come back, but I'm always trying. Okay, so swinging round hairpin 5. Brian was closing down on A Moatua, I think it possibly is pronounced. But Moatua has now actually overtaken A Alex and has pulled a decent lead. The gap between Brian and GoPro has remained pretty steady, fluctuating sort of 1 or 2 seconds either way. Pretty even in power. Brian seems to have the slight edge at the moment, so I think he will probably be able to hold this unless he cramps up all the way. So, check this out. Brian Rhoden round the final hairpin for the 50th time. 50. I think I've done 7, 8 times up Alpe du Zwift. Something like that. I remember a conversation with somebody who suggested that this route wouldn't actually have any long-term appeal and that people would do it once just to say they've achieved it, but were very unlikely to come back. And there was a kind of a suggestion that it was almost a waste of Zwift's resources to release it. I think that's been proven categorically wrong by the fact that people like Brian have done it 50 times. It's my go-to route as well as a lot of other people, because it quite simply is, in my opinion, the most interesting and testing and enjoyable route on Zwift still, even with the introduction of Innsbruck, which is brilliant for racing. I love the Innsbruck ring for the races, as I've mentioned in previous videos. But this Alpe du Zwift, I still think, is possibly the best course that they've released. Quick check on the times and the power. Brian holding mid-5s now, just making sure. Bozegard got a little bit close there at 9 seconds. Brian's just fended that off. Take the wind out of Bozegard's... I'm saying Bozegard, it's Boersgaard. Take the wind out of his sails. Oh man, it looks like M. Mohammed, right near the top, has dropped down to 0 watts per kilogram. Some kind of mechanical maybe. Oh, and he's dropped out. That's horrendous. That does promote Jamie Woodward up a position, which is always good for Team WKG. I do wish I could control the camera remotely so I could have kept an eye on other people's races. Obviously, this is the Brian Rhoden episode, so I'd still focus on him. But it would have been nice to see, because it looks like Jamie and Jay Allen have got a very tight race going on there to the line. I'll have to check Zwift power. But anyway, I'm waffling as boom, Mr. Brian Rhoden. 50 up, under the banner, Alpe du Zwift done. 50 times. Can you make it 60 times before your 60th birthday? I'm not absolutely sure when your birthday is, but I'm going to put that challenge out to you. Hopefully your birthday's not tomorrow, because I don't want to be responsible for your death. but that would be some achievement. 60 before 60. Anyway, so again, sorry I can't watch all you guys doing your thing, and I'm not going to get the results screen because I'm still down on turn 17 or 18 or something. So I will now jump over to Zwift Power and we can get a full rundown of the results. And here we are, Zwift Power results. Our overall winner, a name I'm not even going to attempt, from Innovation Cycling, congratulations dude, followed by Liam Haslam and Matt Brandt rounding off the podium. Then we have Erwin Ton, Ovin Bjerksev, Maxim Golev, Gregor Nicodemus, Nicholas Christian, Jeppe Tolbel, Anton Alex, and that's the top 10 with Brian Rhoden, our man of the day, just outside. Followed by Jamie Woodward, Frode Efteland, and finally in the A's, Per Christian Barholm. Good to see you, dude. B category, Kenneth Bosegard, the winner. Jeff Allen and T. Brown rounding off the podium. John Schiak, Michael Gnifka, Gerrit Porteus, Nikolaj Christensen, Philip Fayertz, Chris Fromberg Jensen, and our very own Snorafali Velo Viking in 10th place. Then we have Buke Lubach, Rudy Palsma, Eric Wallin, Alan Vogel, Dennis Van Maren, Andrew Robinson, Tobias Bonham, Jack the Gorilla Peterson, Roger Clausen, Anton Kovalnogov, and Dejan Mitov in the B category. Well done, guys. C winner, Asmund Sandvand, Christian Pedersen, and David Quick rounding off the podium. Then we have Thomas Koch, Brian Donnelly, and PJ, my nemesis, PJ Daly, and Julian Addington rounding off the C's. And then just the 3 finishers in the D's of Martin Overweg, congratulations dude, Jeff Burnett, and Franco Fedori. Wow, chapeau to all of you that finished that. I'm repeating myself repeatedly. That it's tough to start. It's incredibly tough to finish, especially at any kind of competitive pace. So well done to all of you. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you all so much for joining in. Thank you all for watching. And hopefully normal service will resume next week and I can actually make some kind of legitimate attempt at completing it. So thank you all again, and I will catch you on the next one.